Welcome back to Informed Sources. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson raised some eyebrows last weekend during an interview with CNN by saying he's not ruling out running for president in 2024. Hutchinson's interest in the job really is not surprising since he has been a figure in Republican politics for decades. The GOP has been dominated by Donald Trump and his allies, though, in recent years. However, Hutchinson says his decision won't be based on whether Trump runs.
That's not a factor in my decision-making process.
Conservative Arkansas lawmakers believe any road to the White House would be tough for Hutchinson given the current political climate. But political analysts like Dr. Janine Perry at the University of Arkansas says that you shouldn't count him out either. So, Gabby, were you surprised to hear that the governor is considering a run for the White House?
No, I'm not surprised. But I do think that like you said, anybody that steps up to run, if Donald Trump decides to run, is going to have a hard time winning. And the Republican Party is going to have to decide if they're the party of Trump and if they're going to give the party to these extremist groups or if they're going to go with people that are more moderate.
Knowing what you know about Asa Hutchinson, how would Democrats, do you think, run against him?
Well, I think we're going to stick to our message whether President Biden decides to run for re-election or if we have a new nominee, in terms of making sure that we have a fair economy that works for everybody, not just the upper middle class and the top 1%, which is what we have right now. And we're going to continue to get our message out on making sure that we have good education, good health care, that people aren't going bankrupt because they got a diagnosis. And that's what we're working towards. So regardless of who we're running against, we're talking to the people and making sure that they know that we have their best interest in.
All right, so Arkansas governors, you had Bill Clinton, Chris, who ran and was elected. Then you had Mike Huckabee, who ran and failed. Now Asa Hutchinson is possibly going to put his hat in the ring at some point. What do you think his chances would be?
I think it's tough to say right now. I'm assuming that the primary is going to be pretty crowded. I think the analysis that President Trump has a lead right now if he jumps in is probably accurate, but who knows what's going to happen. I think there's a long list of hopefuls out there that they see the president's weak poll numbers. They see a lot of Americans' dissatisfaction with the state of things, and they're interested to get the nomination and have a go at it. So I anticipate another intense primary. And as Gabby mentioned at the beginning in reference to more local politics, I kind of think the more the merrier. It's better for democracy to have a lot of candidates. So we'll see what happens.
And Chris, what do you think Hutchinson's biggest strength would be?
It's hard to say. I don't really know if he's built as much of a national profile as some of these other governors, like, for example, Governor Ron DeSantis. I don't really know what he's going to hang his hat on. He certainly seems like he's been successful. And Greg, as you mentioned, we've had some pretty charismatic and compelling politicians come out of that state just in the past few decades. So interested to hear more from him.
And Gabby, what do you think his biggest weakness would be?
Well, I think him not having a national profile like the other governors have, I think that's a big weakness. Coming from a state that doesn't have as many delegates is also a weakness, I think.
A lot of talk surrounding his candidacy has had to do with his handling of the pandemic. What grade would you give him, Gabby?
The governor?
Yes.
Well, I think he's done better than Governor Lee. So D+.
And Chris?
I wish I knew more about Arkansas. I would have to disagree with, obviously, the assessment about Governor Lee's performance. I'm a big Governor Lee fan. I feel like he's been a great governor, but just don't know enough about the state of Arkansas. I should have come better prepared, Greg. Well, you caught me off guard here, man.
Well, answer me this. Have either of you figured out why anyone would want this job, considering how much scrutiny they get from the national press and others?
It's a tough time to be in politics and certainly to be commander-in-chief. We need to pray for him more, that's for sure.
Gabby?
I think our country is in a very tough time. So we need good leaders at the top and leaders that are focused on our communities. And also, not only is it a tough time for our country internally, but also externally, right? With all the foreign policy issues that have come up, especially in Ukraine. And we need people that have experience. And I think that a lot of the governors are lacking in that experience, and we
All right.
have that strength in Biden.
All right, coming up next, we will have some final thoughts and an Informed Sources update. Stay with us.